12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, December 5th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, December 5th, 2017. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon. Top story of the Peter Channel News Report is John Conyers will leave Congress amid harassment claims. Out of control, South California fire explodes overnight, forced the tens of thousands to flee. Mills said to a subpoena in Deutsche Bank. Arrests along Mexico border drop sharply under Trump new status shows. Supreme Court hears a same-sex wedding cake case. Germany once against U.S. shift on Jerusalem. Not a final boom, but just as okay travel ban enforcement. Supporters free ex-Georgian leader Saakashvili from Ukrainian force amid chaotic scene from the Ukrainian police. Labor attacks embarrassing Brexit talks. Trump's vamp fight against the FBI as a dissolution and approach to the presidency. Official denies Mike Pence offered to replace Trump as the Republican nominee. Foul play suspected death of Cindy Lou after body is found in rural Clay County. That multinational South Korean conglomerate Samsung slam statements by a U.S. journalist that compared the company to the regime in North Korea. The UN human rights chief condemned attacks against the Rohingya Imamanawa and called for a criminal investigation of those involved in the violence. Seoul, South Korea, malaria case in North Korea have declined for 4 straight years according to the World Health Organization report. Armed clashes inside Yemen have killed 234 people in the past 4 days, the National Committee of Red Cross reported Tuesday. Spain Supreme Court on Tuesday, the President calls Puigdemont and 4 ex-cabinet members. China may have recently conducted Air Force drills and sent a message to the United States and South Korea. Armenia's former King Bakalov I, who ruled the country during World War II, died in Switzerland Tuesday. He was 96. Authorities have asked to seize more than 4,000 guns from buyers last year because they were purchased by individuals who were brought from by the law for more than a firearm. A fugitive lawyer was captured in Honduras after being convicted of a $50 million Social Security fraud case in fleeing Kentucky. Attleboro police said man shot by men looking for marijuana. Wall Street is wary of them tested strategy in CVS at the merger. Shares of 21st Century Fox rise on latest possible report of possible Disney buy. McDonald's will launch a new dollar menu next month in Value Wars 2.0. Okay, looking at the stocks. The Dow down 35.91 points at 24,254.14. S&P 5 up 2.27 points at 2641.71, and Nasdaq up 35.29 points at 6810.66. Don't Colorado trust stove tops, not a trust stove tops after all. Storytellers promoted cooperation among hunter-gatherers before advent of religion. An Indian leprosy patient's pension restored after outrage over ID card. In Methuen, Massachusetts this morning, a 2-alarm fire, 25 Story Street, and every fire contained the 2nd floor. Now look at sports report. How players and defenders react to Rob Gronkowski's suspension. Another NFL headaches. Steelers Bengals kept them up for ugly hits and brawls. Oklahoma leader in Russia accused of rape in women's protective order request. And UCF brings in Missouri offensive coordinator Josh Heupel as new coach. Peter Joe News Time is 12:03 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for Travis the Pot. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where the Hayville train 212, 10:49 a.m. from Hayville is operated 35-45 minutes basket between Ballardville and North Station to do a signal issue. And the ferry, but otherwise, it's looking good at the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. Okay, looking at the highways and byways of New England. In Providence and vicinity, it's looking good except in 6 air connector. It's a little slow just around Route 95 in downtown Providence. 146 on the northbound side. A little slow in Woonsocket and headed towards the Massachusetts border. 95 on the southbound side. A little slow after 152 with North Attleboro headed towards 295. 132 on the westbound side. The Newport Bridge is slow. Route 6 on the eastbound side. A little slow between the Bourne and Sandwich stretch. And Route 6 on the westbound side. A little slow on the Orleans stretch. 149 on the northbound side. A little slow around in Bedford stretch. 95 on the northbound side. It is slow around Route 128 out in Canton. 3 on the northbound side. It is slow around 53 out in Hanover. 93 on the northbound side. It is slow in both ends around the Mass Pike in Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side. A little slow around the western around 128. 128 on the southbound side. Slow between 28 and 93 in the Redden stretch. 190 on the southbound side. A little slow in West Boylston stretch. Interstate 84 eastbound side, a little slow just around Route 20 in Sturbridge. 91 on the southbound side, a little slow just around 57 in Agawam Springfield area. In Connecticut, Interstate 84, 91 intersection of Hartford, Connecticut, that's a little slow. And 95 on the northbound side, a little slow just around the Semford stretch. And up north, Interstate 89, southbound, a little slow around Route 93 in Concord, and 91 on the northbound side, a little slow towards 93 in London, and 91 on the northbound side, Little Slow on the Hayville, Vermont stretch, Interstate 789, southbound side, Little Slow after the Canadian border in upstate New York, Vermont, after the Canadian border, all the way 59 on the northbound side, Little Slow, southern Quebec, after the U.S. border headed towards Montreal, and all the way 55, southbound side, Little Slow on Sunset, Quebec, headed towards the U.S. border, and in Maine, it's looking good on our ways and byways in Maine. Turnpike's going good in Maine from York to Augusta via Portland and 295, looking good from Portland and Gardner. Peter Children's time is 12:06 on this but Tuesday afternoon, 7.5 hour weather report. Looking at the radar satellite loop shows clouds coming out of much of the region with some rain showers from Franklin, Mass, all the way down to Providence, Metropolitan area, and then around Newport, and then around Warwick, and the double line of rain showers from Southbridge, Massachusetts, and stretching up in the northeast of Connecticut from Putnam down to Killenly, and down the northwest Rhode Island from Burrillville, all the way down to Foster, and raining around the Hartford vicinity, and raining north of Madison, Connecticut, and raining down around east of Danbury, and it's raining west of Springfield, and around Warren, Southbridge, Mass, and raining from Keene, New Hampshire, all the way down to Benetton, Vermont. And it's snowing from an extreme northern western portion of New Hampshire down to northwestern Maine, and snowing in Moosehead Lake region of Maine, some rain showers from Bangor and down around East Maine, and to the west of us, a line of heavy band of rain showers from northeastern portions of Ontario and down to southern Quebec around the Montreal area, stretching down for eastern New York and down for central PA, and down for West Virginia and down for Kentucky, Tennessee, and stretching all the way down to Houston, Texas. And taking a look at the temperatures, it's in the 45 to 50 degree range for much of the region, except for 42 in Blue Hills. It's in the 48 to 56 degree temperature range in Connecticut, and 45 to 53 degree temperature range for Rhode Island, and it's in the 30s and 40s for central and western Mass, and it's in the 55 to 60 degree temperature range around New York City and vicinity. And take a look at the Futurecast radar, and it's going to be continuing periods of rain throughout the afternoon, and there's a heavy band of rain showers down around Pennsylvania. It'll be about 5 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock it'll be east of Albany and on to northwestern New Jersey. By about 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it'll continue to be raining heavily down to western Massachusetts, on the 7-2 New York, down to northwestern portion of New Jersey. And then around 10 o'clock, it's going to make its way towards New York City by about late tonight, and it headed towards Connecticut by about midnight, and western Massachusetts by about midnight, and then 2 a.m. it'll be in eastern Massachusetts, eastern Connecticut, and western Rhode Island, and central Mass by about 2 a.m. And then 1 to 3 a.m., the heavy band rain showers make its way towards eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island and Cape Town by about 3 a.m., and then the rain will stop by about the morning commute tomorrow. So expect this to be rain showers throughout the afternoon, then heavy band rain showers in the overnight hours, and expect it to be a wet, rainy night on tap for tonight and in the early hours of tomorrow morning. Currently in Norton, it is an overcast, and it's 45 degrees, humidity of 85%, and barometer between 1 inches, and it's falling rapidly, and winds come to the south-southeast. And take a look at the weather outside. It is cloudy, and we're seeing some rain showers making its way throughout the region. It's gonna be a little rainy. Okay, looking at the forecast. Potential exists tonight for a brief period of southerly wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles along the southeast of the Boston and Providence corridor. This may result in isolated down trees and eventual need for a wind advisory. A period of 2 of rain and accumulated snow exists by the end of the weekend, and of a couple of waves of low pressure track close enough to the coast. This means highly centered at the time, and there's also a possibility that precipitation remains out over the ocean, leaving us mainly dry. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. This afternoon, showers likely between 2 and 5 p.m. Clouds got about 52 degrees, south about 9 to 11 miles gust size, 28 miles an hour, chance rate to 70%. New precipitation for less than 7 inch possible. Tonight, showers, rain can be heavy at times, low on 50 degrees, south about 10 to 40 miles gust size, 40 miles an hour, chance rate is 100%. New precipitation between 3/4 1 inch possible for Wednesday. Chance of showers before 10 a.m. The slight chance of rain between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Clouds got the gradual become a most of the sky about temperature falling around 42 by 5 p.m. West from about 8 miles of gust size, 20 miles an hour, chance rate is 30%. New precipitation less than 7 inch possible for Wednesday night. Forecast about 28 degrees and southwest about 5 miles coming. Calm in the evening for Thursday. Most of the night forecast about 43, about 26 degrees. West from about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Friday. Chance of showers after 2 p.m. Most of the cast about 39, about 25 degrees. Chance rate 45%. Saturday, chance of showers, snow showers after 4 p.m. Most of the cast about 39, about 25 degrees. Chance rate 35%. Sunday, partly sunny the forecast about 38, about 22 degrees. And for Monday, most of the sky about 39 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Period Journal New News Report on this December 5th, 2017 on a Tuesday. I'm Peter J. Woodsby. Have a good afternoon, goodbye day, hope you have a good day.